Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there've been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him just inspires confidence. He plays with a different brand of passion, a mindset all of his own. A maverick.
The very best in the business. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Olise. Some good work on the right flank here. Timber, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio, Kvaratskhelia, Hasebe, Iniesta. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Valencia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Timber has the space to scheme. Vitinha, who can single-handedly make a difference. Looking to play him in. And it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Plays it. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's had it taken off him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Baggio. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Olise. And they can counter here. And it's Menu. Totti. Looking for the run. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. That's good. Oh no, this does not look good. Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. And he's forced to go back. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. Gullit. It's a promising position. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Hasebe. Passing nice and neat. And here's Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Olise. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Algeria get the ball rolling in the second half.
El dorsal 19.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Valencia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Vitinha. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Olise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. Shevchenko. Olise. It's a shoot! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Algeria have their lead. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Menu. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha. Valencia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pullet. Played out towards the right wing. He's... Yamal! And that is wildly off target.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Elise. That is good alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, now he can run away with it. Vitinha. Gilberto Silva. Can he get it through? Oh, he takes a shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. And he welcomes it in. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Totti. Oh, well played. Iniesta. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Baggio. That's Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. Elise. Chips it through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Baggio. Couldn't squeeze it through. Totti. Threads one in. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Baggio. And it's Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro. That's tidy. Now it's Elise. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a simple one for the keeper. Hasebe. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Nuno Mendes. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good chance here! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Gatchaburi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Baggio. Valencia leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And this is Kane. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Busquets. Vitinha. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Busquets. And it's Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he was alert to it. Spread to the right, and here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good ball out wide. Strong running down that left flank. Zola getting forward. Hoisted in. Hasebe getting this one clear. Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Garcia. Half an hour played now. And it's Hullet. Vitinha. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ball in towards the middle. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. He's gone for goal! And now the breakaway. That's a good foray he's making. Aimed beyond the defence. Applies the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Roberto Baggio into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Roberto Baggio. That's Busquets. Rijkaard. And it's Hasebe. And here's Iniesta. That's Busquets. Vitinha. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Valencia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go again. Rijkaard. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Mendes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. O'Shea. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Yamal. Tries one from range.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it.
Shoots! Again, a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
James plays it short. So much. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valencia are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Valencia with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. That's going wide left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Hasebe is the team's great visionary. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And the return pass. That's Cannavaro. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Vitinha. That is good strength. Rijkaard.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Busquets. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Busquets. Vitinha. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And this is Kane. Oh, he's bustling, and the shot! Foot in. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
13, Bruno Fernandes.
And it's been taken short.
Number 21.
Oh, big chance!
Coming on the field.
And
number
no, he
20,
couldn't find the
Dani
finish.
Olmo. Number 7, Bale.
Kvaratskhelia. Hasebe. Busquets. Iniesta wins the duel this time. And this is Zola. Kane! And how did he not put that away?
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 10, Rivaldo.
That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Vitinha. And it's Rijkaard. Busquets. Hasebe. Oh no, what has happened here? Hasebe. Forwards and with intent. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bale. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Brilliantly cut out. He's trying to hit the front line here. Iniesta. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo. And he's taking no chances there. So that's it. It is all over. Valencia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Garcia claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Valencia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Aubameyang. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Iniesta. And it's Rijkaard. That's Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're...
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Punched away. And it's Chouameni. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Valencia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shot could be on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Valencia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That is a great pick out. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, Stojkovic. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Busquets. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just a keeper now. He's beat. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And a header! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been drilled in. Tries to get it clear. He's had it taken off him. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Pirlo. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a threatening ball. Aubameyang. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Vitinha. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard getting forward. Iniesta.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Valencia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
So we're on the way for the second half.
El dorsal 9.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha. Valencia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Vitinha has good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Messi, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Now it's Aubameyang. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Valencia still this single goal behind. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Iniesta. Played out wide. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. This is a promising build-up.
Valencia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vitinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Azar. Valencia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
Sergio Busquets será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
And they're quick to get it back. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved. This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Nice control. That has been knocked clear. Valencia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Iniesta serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
It's a searching pass.
Rosicky se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into the last 5 minutes. He has found the way through. Pirlo just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pedri. Pele. He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
We are into stoppage time. Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. Spread it left. Not where it came from. Looking for the run. And this is Pele! Cannavaro did well. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Valencia just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke sweat in the end, Peter.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca. Drogba! And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Iniesta. And it's Gullit. That's Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. And here's Baggio.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just the keeper in his way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Valencia yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Iniesta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Rijkaard. That's Busquets. Vitinha. And he's in on goal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Park Ji-sung. Gullit always looking for that half a chance. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, sweet feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Howson. And it's Edmilson. It's Park Ji-sung. Xavi Alonso. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Iniesta. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's intervened well there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi stood his ground strongly. Vitinha. Oh, good take in a good area. Marquinhos clears it away. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Messi has the space to scheme. Busquets. And here's Vitinha. Thinks about the shot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great position.
And pull it! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todos un feliz aniversario de casado a un miembro de nuestro club de fans. Se está realizando un cambio.
The second period is underway.
Valencia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shevchenko. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal gets into a good position. He is through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Gerrard. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Messi. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. That's Busquets. Kvaratskhelia being hunted in taps.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the
shot at goal! And he hits the net! How they've waited! Now they have it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, nice touch.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's played it back.
really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Drogba, oh, shooting chance! Spread it left. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Yamal threads one in. He can run onto that. Valencia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Picks out Pele! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 5. Número 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 14.
Valencia restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Número 2.
Cleared without hesitation.
Número 16.
Boca Juniors really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Busquets.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he latch on to this? He's got away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the run, and he's well positioned here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And he was quick to react. And it's been given away. It's run loose here. Drogba. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Time for a change in personnel. Real chance here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Pelé claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Valencia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.